Hi, Michelle Davis, and welcome to episode 3 of subsection Healthcare for America for Non-Americans. I know it sounds awful, right? You watch the last episode and you go, holy smokes, those Americans, they're going to be in debt. Well, this is where we're coming to. The Affordable Care Act, while I stated in the last video, sort of propped us all up and gave insurance to people that had pre-existing conditions, which is good. Do not get me wrong. That kind of stuff is amazing. I read the Affordable Care Act bill, and in the bill it states that you do not have to pay more than 9.5% of your income to insurance, except health insurance comes in a different flavor now. Remember where we said that there are deductibles? That's where a ton of money comes from the consumer. Anybody that's consuming medical goods as if, or services as if it was going to a restaurant or buying furniture or a phone or whatever, clothes. And it's a commodity now. Healthcare is a commodity.
And I realize that deductible may sound foreign to you, so I'll give an example. Your health insurance plan may now have like a $16,000 deductible, which means if you go to the doctor, the first $16,000 of charges, you pay 100% of that out of your pocket. The insurance company pays nothing. It's all your responsibility. But great news. The next $18,000-$20,000, the insurance company will cover that.
After your $16,800, after you've paid your $16,800. I'm sure you read somewhere that our federal government would help people out that didn't have insurance. The Affordable Care Act, in order to prop itself up, basically makes us more responsible for our medical. So our medical may have cost about 5% of our income 5 years ago. And we had a deductible, but the deductible was small. So, for example, the average health insurance policy in Minnesota, before the Affordable Care Act for 3 people, 1 child, 2 adults, it was $300 a month. So $100 per person, no dental included in that for our family. And that was in 2013, and I had cancer. 2014 had nothing to do with my cancer. Just everybody in that plan got to keep the plan, but we went up to like 8 something a month from $300 a month. And then this past year, we went up to 14, 15. Let's round up to $1,500 to make it an easy number. So $1,500, the federal government would say, you are paying $1,500 a month. What's your income? So it has to be over 9%. Otherwise, the federal government won't give you any money. So, for example, if my husband and I earn $150,000 a year and our health insurance runs less than about, I've been doing the math in my head, so excuse me if my numbers are not perfect, $13,500, let's say.
You're already right at that threshold of 9.5% is the point you're getting at. But then
the federal government won't give you any money because you're at that threshold, right. So they don't touch you.
But then what they're missing is there might be like a $16,000 deductible. And even after that, there could be a...
Out-of-network?
80-20, there could be 80-20 copay.
We have to spend less than $13,500 a year on just premium. That doesn't include that $16,000 deductible that John's talking about. It's completely...
And there's the rub is once you actually go to the doctor, now you're spending more than 9.5% of your income, which for a lot of people means that then they're just not going to go to the doctor unless there's something really, really, really wrong, which is sort of defeating the whole purpose of
Obamacare.
Right.
Thank you so much for commenting. This isn't opinions. This is more an education tool. So just want to stress this in general, everybody. This is about education. So I'm not really even trying to take sides. I'm trying to use my life as well as my friends' lives without naming names so anybody gets mad at me, as an example to explain to my friends across the globe that do not live in America kind of what America's about. And because I've had breast cancer and I've kind of taken this anti-cancer attitude about life, I feel like it's my job to kind of instill a healthy disrespect for the medical field in America. So if you could comment below, we will respond to you in another video or in line. Thanks so much for watching. Michelle and John, comment below.
Don't get sick.
Don't get sick in America.